Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Zulus. So today I'll start by showing the demographics screen. We are doing better now. We are ahead production-wise and income-wise. Not much, but we are doing much better than like 2 episodes ago, so that's great. Catching up with food as well, and we'll probably like never catch up with population unless we really take multiple cities or the most developed cities from Denmark. Well, this is not a big problem. More importantly, we are catching up tech-wise, and because we are catching up tech-wise, that means we are somehow getting more science per turn. I have no idea how that happened, but well, it happened, so this is great. This is the most important part, I would say. To answer just one thing, because I think in comments there are multiple suggestions that I could just take Tulum and raise it, just to get rid of it, but to be honest, I'd rather have a Mayan city here than take it, raise it, and then have Denmark settling a city here. So I'll just leave it for now. We have enough work on the other side of the map, especially now with the war with Hiawatha. That's not going exactly as I planned. He actually is pushing quite hard. When I check the situation off camera, this is not something we can just ignore. I mean, I will have to really focus on this, make sure that I don't lose any units, especially his Mohawk warriors fighting in forests. That can be a bit of a problem. So on this side of the map, we'll just sit back and kill some of these units that are coming to us. Okay, off camera I went through all the promotions that we got at the end of the previous episode. Most of our experience units didn't really get anything. Right now they need so much experience to level up that the 90 experience or something that we got last time wasn't enough. Well, for some of the like land screens that we bought, we got some promotions, so this will help with this fight. I still have one promotion that I have to do this night, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this guy. I'm honestly not sure what I want to do here, like overall. I'm missing like one unit here, so that I could get rid of this spearman. That'll make everything a little bit easier. I don't like how he can just move to me here and just cut off my retreat. I think I'll start with this knight. Just check what we have here. And this is a knight with extra movement. I gave some extra movement to some of our knights. So this could actually allow us, now when I'm thinking about it, we have 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. Kill this Mohawk warrior and take worker. We'll probably lose the worker, but I wouldn't mind getting the kill. Well, that was a good start. Thought I'd just be able to attack the spearman, do a little bit of damage. But it was a kill. Okay, here... This might be a bit risky. Actually, there are not as many units as I expected around Brantford. Let's kill the catapult. That will heal the pikeman. And the knight... What can we get? We will have the pikeman here to activate the flank bonus. Not a big fan of medic on knights. When knights get into trouble, they don't solve it by healing, they just solve it by running away. I think I'll take the overrun. We have 5 movement. So I will pillage. Kill this guy. And we'll see what happens next turn. I'm still a bit nervous that we might get into trouble here. Sitting between 2 cities with so many units around. Usually not healthy. But, well, we'll see. Now, Kathmandu. I think I bought this guy in the previous episode. Not sure about that though. But let's send him forward as well. We need all the units around here. How much damage can we do? This is not enough for a kill. I'd really like to catch the catapult, ideal with the Great General. So when I just hit this guy with the city bombardment, now take him out with the Lensknecht. Means this guy can just move. And the cannon... I could attack the catapult. Because that means he now has to move back. No city bombardment. Or no bombarding the city, that's how I should say it. And send the Inquisitor. Should be safe, I think. Unless I missed something. The Inquisitor should be safe on this tile. Okay. Now, yeah, this is the city-state reward. That 1300 gold is really nice. And cities are still growing. Excuse me. What are our problems? Ultra support on poverty. We could maybe try poverty. No. $38. Well, I probably want to work those farms since we are repairing them. Okay. And here we're growing as well. This should be easier. Is there any tile with a decent amount of food and production? Nope. Well, let's log the farm. Yeah, more of our cities want all these unique Indonesian resources, but we should be able to get them soon. Goma growing production. I think production is fine, but I'd rather get it from those gems when we get gold on top of it. How long? 22 turns. Still, I want to lock it immediately. And even more people. Oh, the city is happy. Okay, let's log the forge. Plus 3 turns difference, not a big deal. Okay. City-state seeks great musician. We have, well, like 3 city-states, I think, that seek great musicians. What is the reward? Or did we lose those quests? No, we have 2. Some culture, but the amount of culture kinda sucks. It's definitely not worth going after this. What would be worth going after is the other quest to get the great people points, but there's no way I'd be able to beat Denmark. When it comes to fate, you can see the difference. They're getting like twice as much fate as we are. You can forget about that. Okay, and now... Actually, I wanted to start attacking Surabaya. Let's do it. I'll send the Impy. Tank the damage. And the cannon. Cannon... For 1 turn, the cannon can sit in the city so that we have the garrison. Oh. Also, we want to ask for some production for our capital. Down to 16 turns with the red fort. That's going down pretty quickly. Okay. Trying to find the best tiles for our cannon here. It'll have to be these two tiles. So can I protect them there? Oh, did I? I think I wanted to move next time. I just noticed that this cannon already moved. Oh well. I'll just start bombarding now. And also the musketman can move closer, do some damage. Musketman should be doing pretty decent damage. And you will move a little bit closer, get ready for the upgrade. And you guys can keep working on Heliopolis. 45, 45. 45. What does it look like around here? I think we want to sit where we are and see what Denmark wants to do, how they want to defend, then we can adjust the positions. Okay, this might be an interesting turn. I start working on this. Because if both Denmark and Hiawatha decide to like go all in, yeah, exactly this. Damn it. Now I want to know, what is Denmark doing? Retreating, at least something. Okay, where do we start? I think there was a Lancer. So let's make sure he's not getting behind us. He'll go into the city. Fortify. That looks good. You can probably sit where you are. Get some more lumber mills around our capital. Another citadel we want to fix. And we are working on the road here, so that's okay. We can just keep fixing tiles. Fix another citadel. Well, this is easy. Let's start here. How much money do we have? We have enough for an upgrade. I think sitting here behind the river should be safe. Actually, no, this is Denmark. They can cross rivers without any problems. I'll just move back. Okay, can we get production? Nope. It will be more and more difficult because I'll be moving more and more units away. Especially those skirmishes will be useful. Probably is not safe. With one tile back. I would like to get the skirmisher in the range of the city, but I really don't want to lose him. Maybe I'll just upgrade him to Kirasir, and then he'll be strong enough to survive multiple attacks. So then he'll be safer. And the Impi can sit here. Shouldn't really have any problems. Okay. Now I need to take out this Mohawk warrior. Oh, really? This is great. What's this pioneer doing here? Oh, that's the one I just sent here until we have some use for him. Okay, so let's fortify. And, well, there is no way for me to save this guy, so let's just try to send him at least in the right direction. Wonder who's gonna capture him. With the growth. Could use another farm on the river. Gems from Belgrade, trespassing Hong Kong. Vilnius, we can peace out. Denmark is losing its allies. It's only one ally left. Angry, angry. Just checking, want to make sure that we are not at war with city-states that are not Danish ally anymore. This is interesting. We have a lead when it comes to culture. Jewelry. Can we get jewelry from someone? I would have to probably ally another city-state. And we don't have any city-state that would have jewelry nearby. Never mind. Okay, production. So we are done with the library. Next, there anything we want before the armory? Probably not. Poverty. Well, custom house is pretty expensive. 27 turns. Could be better. Oh, what about stoneworks? Oh, we only have the marble. Let's go armor as well. Yeah. This problem. I can just retreat. I probably should just retreat. Pillage. Move 2 tiles back. Probably. Have or get the knight in position to protect the pikeman. Yeah, I don't think I want to attack Mohawk warrior that is sitting in the forest across the river. That sounds like a horrible idea. Okay. Still not sure that the pikeman is gonna survive this, but this was the best I could have done. Anything else? I think we are done for this turn. Come on. Yeah, can't get anything from Hong Kong. Let's keep an eye on this. Oh, that was the worker. Okay, worker is fine. There is nothing we could have done for him. And there's Leaning Tower. So we can get a free great person. And I knew it that the Lancer would stay around. And look at the damage the MP can do. Oops. It seems that Denmark doesn't want to give up cities. Looks like the desperation. I don't see any units supporting this behind. I can just clear those Lancers. About this one. First of all, let's see if there's anything behind the city. I could move this cannon and just take the city now. I think I would be able to protect the cannon. Weapon is still holding. So now it's just basically the 3 units that are inside our border that can really do something to the city. 75 hit points, well, that's not amazing, but it should be enough. Let's actually move this guy to the city. Oh, this is disappointing. We lost most of the buildings. 12 citizens. See the position of the city. I may want to raise it. I think I will raise it, and I won't even resettle it. I just need to take these 3 cities, and I can then leave the center unsettled. As long as no one can get a settler there, I don't care. There is a gap inside of our territory. Which means I don't care about courthouse. I'll just get walls. And then we will just lock, I don't know, like science or culture or something like that until we raise the city. And we have strategic monopoly or horses now. Oh, that may change things. Yeah, this tile would be out of range any other city, but once we take all these cities, we will be able to easily keep this the strategic monopoly without this tile. Never mind. Definitely can afford to raise Heliopolis later. City converted. Do we have the faith? We do. Oh, and do we have a follower here? We don't, so we're gonna need now missionaries. Okay. getting greedy here. I could have just retreated with my knights, but it's tempting, very tempting. Okay. I could take out the Great General, that would be great as well. This has to be enough. And if we lose this Landsknecht somehow because we are close to the city, it was still worth it, I think. 55. And do as much damage as possible. And you, buddy, have to run away and hide. 45. How much damage can we do? Not as much as I hoped. This be a kill. Means I'd rather hit the city, and the imp will just sit here. I have to have a unit on this tile, so I can't attack. Now, where do we want this city? Probably same spot on the river. I'll move Karalis, I think, one tile north. Same with Buffalo. But the city can stay where it was. Oh, it seems that we will be working the pepper after all. Okay. And we'll start with walls. Where's Vilnius? Okay, that's not gonna happen. That's a trade route. I could go for Notre Dame, just for the happiness. But I think I'll grab the Holy Council first. Is there anything we all want to build? Not really. Build with another Pioneer. Oh, that's Buffalo. How long do we need? 7 turns. So we want to wait a turn before we start raising it. I'll try to remember and get back to it. Working. So I could get the musician, but I don't think it's really worth it. We will get some influence over city-states, that's nice. And like 2 turns worth of culture. That seems to be a waste of a great person. I was thinking about taking a great general here. Engineer, we have more than enough production from flipping cities and from Hong Kong. Scientist again, I think. This is really close. The Great General will be very useful. Let's send a worker that can start working on the road to Kathmandu. 45. Where is that scientist? Our capital. We can pop him immediately. Is that enough to give us astronomy? How much unhappiness are we getting from religious divisions? Not enough to justify a wonder. What is this? Oh. Can move across oceans. That's very useful on this map. And I think I should have asked for the production before I moved all these units. 45, 45. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, did you see that great scientist? Damn. And he ran away. I think they just got it in the city, so we're a bit too slow. Come on. Fortify. What does it look like with our knights? They make it. Think so. You have movement 5, right? So you should be fine. Okay, good. How are we doing on that wonder? 10 Terrans. That's, again, one of those wonders that I really don't want to give to Denmark. So. Fingers crossed that we will be able to get it. Actually, wait, you have to sit in the city, right, until we get a missionary. Oh, can we get a tile with more food? Or a worker to fix the cattle, because tiles with the cattle are pretty damn good, and we can get 2 more. I'll just log the incense for now. I'll try to remember and switch it later. And I wanted to start raising buffalo, but can we afford to do that? If we have barbarians spawning here, that could be quite dangerous. I can move skirmisher closer. Upgrade this guy. Hopefully that'll be enough. And get rid of the forge. Start raising the city. Oh, and less food. I don't want the city to grow one turn before it gets raised. Oh, this will be so easy. Actually, I can move this guy. Ready for the next turn. 45, 45. Did I say that I wanted to upgrade this guy? Well, he'll be next. This is interesting. We have problems with illiteracy. And when I lock the library, we actually lose global happiness. That kinda sucks. Guess we'll work this tile then. You really can't afford to lose happiness. More signs. Okay, first to Enrico. Can we get that trade back? Can, and still for 8 gold per turn. About Carthage, are you doing better? You are doing better. Listen. I'll take your income. Fine. And I'll have to figure out how I'll be able to keep enough units around Hong Kong to keep getting the production and move all of these units to the front line, because like we have experienced skirmishers just sitting here doing nothing. I just can't move them away. 45. I hope I didn't miss anything. The value of the peace deal just is not going up fast enough. I will have to take his capital if I want his income. Yeah, and I really do want his income. An animal answer coming, and actually let's refuse this one, I think. Or no, let's play it safe. Let's just peace out. We don't want to take anything from him. It's just annoying. We can do something about him later. For now, I want to make sure I don't lose any units in this war, and that I don't get distracted every turn. We need to focus on Denmark. Oh, they're protecting Hong Kong now, so that sucks for him. Oh, hey. Can I kill him? Can't. Damn. Come on. Oh, I can. Good. The tooltip really is not showing the damage properly for Impy. And here is another raised city. I think I will move on this tile. I'll be able to reach the deer. I'll be able to reach this deer. What if I settled here? That wouldn't change anything. Yeah. Okay. So that's the caravan I want to send south from our capital. Do we finally have the faith? Larry, come on. I'd like to take Congo in this episode. And I know I'm saying that I want to upgrade this skirmisher. I already used him this turn, so let's upgrade this one. Red spy detected in Nobamba. Really? Problem is, I'm pretty sure that there are spies in our capital as well. And I really don't want to move this guy from Aarhus. Although 99 turns, that's a long time. Maybe I could just move him back. He will take the city before he'd be able to steal anything. Yeah, let's just move him back. Okay, how are you guys doing? Need to improve the clothes. And we also have to figure out where we started the city. I think right here. I could move to the river. And that would allow me to move Buffalo, say here. What if I settle on the copper? Might be better. Can't decide. Because if I settle on the copper, I would lose a tile with quite a lot of production. Let's settle here. Really don't like positioning of our cities in this playthrough. I hate it when we have cities so close together. But kinda have to do it. Walls. Okay, is the border connected? Yep. To make sure that no one can pop a city inside our territory. Where's Biblos? Is it this one? No. Oh, this is the road that we just finished. Okay. Check the happiness. No problems here, so let's get amphitheater. It's one of the basic buildings we are missing. And I'd like to kill the Lancer. I wouldn't even end up in bombardment range of any cities. Can't one-shot him, and I don't want to send multiple units down there. If he comes closer, he'll die. Fortify, fortify. Okay, you'll move south and improve the close. You will help with the road from this side. Fortify, fortify, fortify. Actually, no, don't fortify. I should really move those knights this way. Oh, I need healing. I think this will be all for today's episode. I really wanted to take Congo, but it will have to wait. Now, when we are not fighting Hiawatha finally, we'll be able to focus on Denmark properly. I'll have to figure out what we do after Congo. If I want to turn on Aarhus, or if we go for Copenhagen after that. I mean, we could do that. Just take the capital first. If I take Copenhagen first, then Aarhus will probably be the next capital, and I will be taking it. So we would get the penalty for taking a capital city multiple times. But who cares, right? The world hates us anyway. They either hate us and are fighting us, or they are afraid of us. Nothing will change. I'll think about that off camera. I was thinking that I might be able to kill the pikemen, but it's a bad idea with mounted units. So yeah, this episode is over, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you can join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.